Yeah, we're connecting now. We're connecting now on the network, and we're having a great time. Here we go in the second year. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we are looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. All right. Very good. All right. Now we are live right now with the Reeds. All right. What's up, Kenny and Cynthia Reed out of Indiana? How you doing today?
Oh, doing great, Kevin. Doing great.
Well, thank you so much for joining. Hey, ladies and gentlemen around the globe, this is the MLT Shine Network. I have the awesome pleasure to introduce some awesome friends first and business partners, and we're just excited about the Reeds being with us today. Hey, how you guys like my beach scene there? I gotta get just right, the beach scene.
Yeah, you pointed at the corner of the screen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I gotta know which way to go.
Now,
people, I'm not on vacation. I wish I was. Man, I just have to put the scene up there. But it's all about the mindset, right? Kenny and
yes.
It's all about the mindset. So, guys, we're excited about you. Hey, we're going to talk about some tips today about vacations are necessary. Without a doubt, vacations are necessary. And Kenny and C, we want to start off, first of all, just introduce yourselves, and then we're going to talk about today's current events, what's going on out there. But if you don't mind, let people know who you are. And we're going to mention that beautiful website as well. We want people to go to the website as they come on around the globe there as well. Good morning to you.
Good morning
to you.
Well, we are Ken and Cynthia Reed from Muncie, Indiana.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. That's in the United States, right?
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I'm looking at Europe now, man. We need to go over there. And we talked about that earlier. We need to just go somewhere else and do what we do, right?
Yes.
Get paid even more, probably. Yeah.
Yes, we are travel happy people. As you probably know, even before we were in the travel industry. But a little about myself and this guy here that's been chasing me for 45 and a half years.
But I pace myself.
I love it. I love it. That's good. That's why you're living so long.
That's right.
Early burnout. No early burnout, Kenny. I love it.
No way.
We won't do a marriage relationship show, but I'll try to make it as brief as possible. I was introduced to him by my roommate. He was introduced to me by his frat brother, who was best man at our wedding in 1975. 45 years in about another month and a few days. So it doesn't feel like it. And I thank God every day for him, even though that I pray for patience and God tests me with him. But we came into the travel industry back in 2006 after you chased us for about 4.5 months with the information. The only thing that I was interested in at the time, Kevin, was I can tax deduct 100% of my travel. Yeah. I'm in. I'm not telling anybody anything about anything. Right. But fast forward to 2020, we've met some amazing people as a result of you introducing us to a company that it still exists, YTB Travel, strictly travel. And then there's the Surge 365, which BetterThanDonuts.com talks about. And what Kenny and I just try to do is teach people how to be wise. The one thing that is our mission now, corporate wide, is healing nations with vacations. And there are some statistics that are medical as well as business. Business Insider has said that just going away once a year for at least a week will increase your chances of double your chances of getting a raise or a bonus. There's a Duke University study that was done for older Americans. And it said that it reduces depression among older Americans and anybody really, but especially older Americans. And also, as far as heart attack and stroke, reduces the incidence of cardiac issues. And what I really love more than anything else, it increases the ability or the stability of a marriage relationship.
Yeah, keep it alive. Keep it alive, guys. You got to keep it alive, man.
Right. Yep. And all of that information essentially is at BetterThanDonuts.com. If people go to the menu and they can click either virtual meetings and see a live that's 5 days a week. And it has the time there with our friend, Director Lorenzo Ladson. And also it's just Surge 365, plain and simple. That's probably the link that most people want to go to, as well as the immunity education link that's there.
Absolutely.
So very important to boost your immunity.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, C, for that. Hey, guys, you're on the MLT network with the Reads today. We're talking specifically about travel. Vacations are necessary, guys. You got to do something. Well, Kenny and C, let's talk a little bit about the current events. You know, COVID, man, it's amazing what that little virus, not little, but the virus is doing for the whole planet. But let's talk a little bit of how it's affecting the way we book and the way we plan for travel today, just a little bit, because it has changed it a little bit. And we got to help people protect themselves as well. So let's talk about that just a little bit, if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, you know, Kevin, things have changed.
Yeah.
And you know, I always had this theory I basically adopted years ago when I first started teaching, because in teaching, as students would come in, they were all different kinds, all different personalities.
Yeah.
And so you had to make an adjustment. You had to adjust to each student. And then being in a working environment, I discovered, you know, things are going to change in life, whether you want to change or not.
That's right. Yep.
So, you know, we're living in a time now that none of us could have ever imagined.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we had to, just like when all emergencies come up, you know, we have some emergencies happen every day. But when they come our way, we have to make those necessary adjustments. Yeah. And so we're living in a time period in which we're going to have to make a lot of adjustments. Yeah. As we're looking at and thinking about travel. Well, first of all, a lot of people think, well, nobody's traveling now. Well, that's really not true. People are traveling. Some people are traveling even though they're being told not to.
Right.
But then there are people that just can't, like us, that just can't wait to get out.
Right. Absolutely.
We just can't wait. And so there's a big demand actually for cruises. There's a big demand for hotel rooms. All those things, they're out there, but everybody wants to be wise and they want to be safe when they go. So we have to look and we have to sort of evaluate where we're going and, you know, what precautions are those different locations? What are they, you know, doing now to keep us safe?
Right. Exactly.
I mean, that's really important. There's no good to go out, enjoy yourself, come back and find out virus, you know. We don't want to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's powerful right there. Because one thing, guys, not only if you get that situation where you come back sick, I mean, you got to pay for the trip and you got to pay for your sickness. And we don't want that. Okay. The goal is to minimize that. But what's the purpose of going on a vacation? Had a great time. You come back now, you got issues, right? We ain't doing that one. That's the bottom line. So we got to use wisdom, guys. God gives us a brain to think about this, but we want you to enjoy your life and not be afraid too, Kenny and C. You know, they can't be afraid of doing stuff, but you got to use wisdom and knowledge on this area. That's what we're talking about today. Now, in fact, see, yesterday you gave me some statistics. I can read them, or you want to talk about them again about the passports situation. You want me to read those what you gave me, or just real quick? Hey guys, these are people, like Kenny was saying, people are traveling regardless. I know even this weekend, guys, people are going to be moving across the planet because God has given us a beautiful, like today. If you look up in the sky, you wouldn't think there's nothing wrong with the planet. I mean, you wouldn't think there's nothing wrong. It's just so beautiful outside. But at the same time, you got to use wisdom, right? So we're talking about, and Kenny has shared some information about U.S. passports. And Kenny and C, feel free to chime in. I'm going to start with June 4th to the June 10th. These are passports, guys, 92,000 received in the system, awaiting to be processed, 1.76 million. And then issued has been 38,000. Obviously, they don't have enough capacity to process everybody, but 38,000. That was the first week in June, if you will. June 11th through the 17th, it was 120,000 new passports, 1.72 million awaiting, and then 154,000 issued. And this is what I like, Kenny and C, the fact that is about $263,000 per second being generated on travel. Isn't that amazing? So I didn't do the math on what that would be per day, but it's in the billions, of course, over time. So $263,000 per second, guys. That means right now somebody's booking travel on every platform in travel to make it happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to go to as you guys are joining us on Facebook Live or see this later, I want you to go to betterthandonuts.com, betterthandonuts.com to get more information and also get to know the Reads real well. on that. Kenny and C, that's powerful right there. Thank you for sharing those statistics earlier.
And
about that.
one other thing, in order for people to see the current stats,
Yeah.
at the website betterthandonuts.com, it's like that's basically the
Yeah,
mothership.
exactly.
It really is.
Yeah.
There's a little logo there that I put for the CDC on travelers' health, and also the U.S. Department of State. Travel.us.gov, I believe, is the link. But there's the logo there, and people can click on the latest statistics, which were just released today. So if they compare the last 3 weeks, because these are weekly, there are millions of applications being sent in.
Right.
But if they read a little closely, they click that link about the U.S. Travel, the state U.S. travel. It's got the eagle on it. They click on that and click the COVID-19 passport situation. And it actually shows even more people. Every week, there have been more and more new passport applications by the millions coming in.
I love it.
So, and they can't do it. They can't do it at home.
Exactly.
They cannot do it at home.
Yeah, Kenny, see, I want to ask you to encourage people to get their passport. You guys need to get your passport, right? If you don't have one, get it. And that process, I don't know what that process is. I know I got mine through the post office. Is that pretty much the safest way to do it?
That's the best way to do it. And please, y'all, don't take a selfie and think it's a good passport picture.
It's not gonna work.
Don't even go to the drugstores, because the way the drugstores are now, the pharmacies, they're so overloaded, they're not going to have time to take that picture.
Gotcha.
So go to the U.S. Passport Center at your local post office.
Fantastic. That's
and
good.
Go through the process.
You hear that, guys? Get your passport, but go through the proper process. But also, too, check it out. Do your research before you go anywhere. I would call. In fact, Kenny, see, we're getting ready to go to a park tomorrow. I had to call the park to see what's the status, what y'all restricting, things like that. So do your homework, because the lines may be 5 hours. You don't want to be in a line for 5 hours.
No way.
Exactly. So find out about your passport, guy. And also, too, Kenny, see, what's the youngest that can? How young do you have to be, or old do you have to be before you need a passport? Does everybody need a passport, even the babies?
That's a great question. And yes, there is a process for babies. However, they don't recommend that babies or infants fly until they're at least 6 weeks old. And those things change over time because, again, of the pandemic. They may not even suggest that children fly at all. And check with airlines. It's going to be a wait. So I suggest that people go to the websites that are designated, the country or the cruise line or whatever, call them, wait on hold for maybe an hour or send an email. But again, don't expect any quick turnaround. So people have to be patient. They really have to be patient.
And that's a good point. We don't have to get into that today, but people got to plan their vacations.
Absolutely.
You got to plan, guys. Don't expect stuff to happen right away. I'm talking about a year in advance.
Yes.
The major ones. You got to do that, guys. So think about that. And the Reeds can help you in that planning as well at betterthandonuts.com, betterthandonuts.com. They can help you on that. But the key is planning, whether it's your money or just the trip itself, because people are moving all across the globe. I'm talking about from Africa to Asia to Europe. People are doing that right now. So very, very important. The bottom line, guys, we want to encourage you to enjoy your life today. Hey, before we get to some stocks and so forth as well, I want to show you about some stocks real quick, some stock tips in the travel industry. We wanted to ask, see, about the State Department. Is there some restrictions out there too on where not to go right now on our planet? You may want to go to China, but you may not want to go to China right now. I don't know.
Well, I do know that each state, even each state, United States, each state has different parks. They have restrictions. Some places where people normally go to fish are closed. You mentioned fishing yesterday when we weren't online. And it's just a moment by moment decision. I personally would just think twice about going anywhere unless it's an absolutely essential reason to go. One thing that I do know is that if you check with airports internationally, Heathrow, Da Vinci in Rome, those airports are not accepting anybody that's not from that country.
Wow. That's
Again, that changes from day to day.
right.
But if you're going to take a flight to Heathrow from JFK and they say, I'm sorry, you can't get off the plane. Now you're in a really bad situation. What if you go and the borders are open and something else happens before this stabilizes? And then they shut the borders down and you can't come home.
Woo! And the expenses are on you.
Right. And that's why travel insurance is so critical. We have a link for that also
I'm glad
at
you mentioned that.
betterthandonuts.com. Travel insurance.
Yeah, that's important.
It can protect you thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's good planning right there, guys. Good planning. Yeah.
For pennies on the dollar, on the dollar, you can protect yourself for hundreds of thousands.
Wow, that's great. Well, thank you so much. Hey, guys, this is the MLT Shine Network with Kevin Vaughn and the Reeds, talking to them about travel. We've been talking about vacations are necessary. Hey, real quick, guys, I want to share with you. We're going to get ready to put our shades on in a minute because we're going to talk some travel locations in a minute, right? But hey, guys, I want to share with you because right now, one of the keys to stock, and Kenny and C help me out here on this as well, but one of the keys to stock is buy low and sell high, right? That's what you want to do is to make some money. But what I was looking up, C, Kenny, is what stocks right now are available. But right now, guys, if you want to, I'm not an expert in this area. All I'm saying, I just added these stocks to my portfolio. Carnival Cruise Lines, right? What's the other one? Or Norwegian Cruise Lines, right? Right now, the stocks are low for obvious reasons, right? So they're going to go back up. Kenny and C are telling us it's going to rise back up, guys. So you better invest in somebody. Royal Caribbean, also to the airlines, right? Delta and United, and I think the Southwest are the three top ones there. Hotels, right? Hotels are ramping back up, right? We talk about Marriott, Hilton, Wyndham, and some others. I can't read there. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. Hotels are Marriott, Hilton, and Wyndham. But the key is, guys, these stocks are down right now. So if you can, purchase some stocks and then rocket rise up and then get out quick as possible. If you want to make a few $100s or whatever, just to get your money back, you can do that. But look at the stocks in the travel industry. I'm talking about every industry that supports travel is down in some areas. You need to purchase if you want to. That's just my stock tip for that area. And that's powerful. So guys, it's going to ramp back up. And that's how the millionaires make their money, man. They buy low, they buy all this stuff up. And then when it goes high, they sell. And then they go out and buy a yacht for cash. Not too bad. I like that. Well,
in our company, they can actually get one for free if they just go and they look at Plain and Simple Surge 365. And we appreciate that information because that lets you know that with all the billions of dollars that were put back into the airlines, that were put back into the cruise lines, that were put back into the hospitality industry and tourism as a whole, there are people that are going making millions of dollars by the day. And Expedia being a marketing company, people think that Expedia is it's a marketing company with several different divisions. They spent $10 billion in advertising in 2019, 10 billion with a B, just in advertising.
What?
Advertising, and the consumer pays their hard-earned tax-deductible, non-tax deductible money. So you work for real hard for your job, and you get your money that's whatever Uncle Sam has left over, and then you try to maneuver it. And again, at Plain and Simple, Surge 365 at betterthandonuts.com tells you how you can stay in your house and still make money from the travel industry without even having a stock portfolio.
Oh, I love it. See, Kenny, that's it. That's the segue right now. Let's start talking about travel. You got your glasses? Let's go into travel mode right now. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Travel time. All right. Well, let's talk about the benefits on getting with you guys right now. Let's talk about that. Please talk about it. The mic is yours.
Let him say that because he keeps saying after all this time, I don't let him talk. So we'll just see.
Well, you can see that now. But I'll tell you what, of course, years ago when I first met her, I thought, okay, good investment. So I chased after her. I got it. Okay. But now, before we went into travel, guess what, Kevin? you showed me something, and I looked at it, and I said, wow, the worst thing happened here is she's going to get a vacation. Hey, she won't be upset with me over that. And she hadn't been fussing with me about that since.
And it's tax deductible, all of it.
Okay.
All of it.
But you know, even when we look at travel, when we talk about travel, people don't really see how big it really is.
Trillion, right?
It's
$8.1 trillion with the T dollars.
8 trillion. I didn't know.
Biggest in the world.
Yes.
Dwarfs oil, dwarfs Hollywood,
8
dwarfs
trillion, guys. You hear that?
everything.
8 trillion. Wow. And it's down right now. That's not even that peak.
It's down right now.
For a moment.
But we're telling you it's going to come roaring back. And this is why it's going to come roaring back, Kevin.
Yeah.
When we think about the United States and we think about people here traveling. But you got to remember, there's a whole world out there that's traveling, and there's a whole world out there that their economy is really based on travel and tourism.
Right.
So they're sort of kept at home, but they're waiting for us all to come back. Because that's where their livelihood is.
Exactly. They're full time, right? That's what they do.
That's right.
Yeah, that's powerful. That is so powerful, guys. Hey, guys, I want you guys to go to that website. That's betterthandonuts.com for details, and contact information there for the reads as well. To get some more professional information, they can give you the details on everything you need to do to plan between now and next year. Also, too, see, Kenny, what are people doing right now as far as travel? Where are they traveling? Are they doing anything right now? What should we be doing if we want to go somewhere, anywhere?
Well, because we're talking about the lines being long. We're talking about lines being long when people are trying to get passports. Well, lines are going to be long everywhere you go. And so you got to do your research. Okay, and that's something we work at helping people with, but you got to do that research so you know what product you're getting, and you're gonna know where you're going.
And you have to ask the right questions. You have to ask the right questions. Not how much is this? No. How much is the total price? What is the cancellation policy? How will my check-in be? Will it be remote? Will I be able to use the gym? Will I be able to use the pool? Will I be able to use the restaurant? Will I be able to use a valet service? Because I know that right now you're parking your own car in valet. You're carrying your own bags. If you have a back issue, you're pushing your own valet cart. The social distancing will not change with that. I don't see it changing, but bus trips are coming back. That's something else my husband and I are getting ready. We have 5 set up for 2021 for senior groups in retirement communities, which we were doing so well with that, and it all just came to a screeching halt because we said, and we're not going to pack buses. I don't know what other companies do, but we work with a specific one that's been around for a long, long time, and people can see that also, Diamond Tours. And the capacity is 56 people, but we're not putting any more than 40 on each bus from now on.
Absolutely. That's a good point. Also, too, guys, I was thinking about trains. I love train rides. See you, Kenny. I love taking the train somewhere. So I got to look into that a little bit more, what they're doing to help keep us safe. But trains are awesome, too, guys. And another way to get out of town, even if it's just for a day. Take the train to a city like Savannah, Georgia, and come on back. And you'll be good for the next week or so, and then do it again every other week. Do something, as well.
Great idea.
I love it. Well, Kenny, see, today I want people to know that they can call you guys or contact you guys through betterthandonuts.com. But what do you want people to do today as it relates to travel, guys? We want you to enjoy your life. That's the first thing. Enjoy your life. Vacations are needed. But Kenny and C, what do you want people to do today to look into travel for themselves and for their family?
Well, what they need to do today is find out, how do you want travel to impact your life? Think about it first. Don't just look at places. And then we also invite people to go to a link called the Vortex, which is a private link that we own through our company, Surge 365. And it says Vortex Guest Portal at betterthandonuts.com. What the Vortex does, it searches through everything out there. All the major sites, finds the lowest rate and then chops it down even more. And they save at least 85% of the time. They will beat everything out there. And the price they see is the price they will pay up front. Before they even click confirm, it all is there. Taxes, everything. The description of the rooms, the number for the hotel. You find out, again, call where you're going to stay. Call the resort. Find out if they're accepting United States passengers if it's overseas.
Good point. Yeah, good point. Kenny? Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so right now we always encourage people to go to betterthandonuts.com because when they get there, the other thing we'll find out, you get a chance to know more about the reads and what we do. And one thing that we actually always wanted to do when we got started was to make sure that we provide a complete service for people and we're credible. We're people that you can count on. You know, and we like to do business with people that we know are credible and can be counted on.
Absolutely. I like that part of it. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? You got to have somebody who understands the industry, right? And the reads know the industry. And guess what? They can actually anticipate your questions, or maybe you don't even know what questions to ask. They can help you in that assessment as well to help you plan well, because we want you to have a great experience, right, as well as you move forward. Another thing too, Kenny, see, people don't understand that they deserve a vacation. You know what I'm saying? People don't, you know, people got vacation. I think people got vacation on the book and ain't using none of it.
See, it's like you will drop dead if you don't. Again,
I know you're good at your job. I know you like your job, but 400 hours on the books, you know, per person or whatever it is, you know.
See, 55% of Americans gave up their paid vacation in 2019. Why would you do that with all the things that can happen to you physically and mentally?
Exactly.
Your immunity breaks down when you don't rest.
Absolutely.
You know, in other countries, the employees are actually forced to take vacations.
Exactly.
Okay. And so, of course, they realize that people that take vacations and get out and experience the world, they come back and they make actually better employees because now they have a new value for life. And people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember one quick trip. I mean, one quick what I remember a while back. This is when I was traveling on the cruises in the beginning, but I was so excited about going, right? And then when I got back, I wanted to just do everything. You know what I'm saying? Clean up, paint the house, paint outside the house, inside the house. You know, you're so excited about doing things that you always want to do because you come back with a different mindset. And and you guys are deserving of that. You guys deserve your own a vacation, guys, whatever. But you got to get creative today. See, and Kenny, they got to get real creative today. But the goal is to have a good mindset to enjoy your life. That's all we're trying to say. And whatever that is for you, because everybody has a different situation. But go to betterthandonuts.com, betterthandonuts.com for more specific information. Well, Kenny, see, as you know, we could talk all day about this subject as well, but I want some takeaways. And again, what you want people to do today, we want them to contact you via your website, but also you're on other social media. Is that correct too as well?
Yes, we're on LinkedIn. And they can look up Cynthia Reed, with CYNTHY as in Yankee, A is apostrophe YA. Reed. They can look up Kenneth W. Reed on LinkedIn. You can also, at the social media platforms, we have about, I think 6 travel pages on Facebook alone. And we will post them underneath this live so people can go there, like it, share it, send us information, comment. And if they want to send us email, then send it to a really easy address to remember. It's contact@betterthandonuts, DONUTS.com. Contact@betterthandonuts.com. And in the subject, put MLT Shine in the subject so we'll know it's from you.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much. You know, C and Kenny, I wanted you to also say something to the women. C first, say something to the women about enjoying their life. And Kenny, I want you to say something to the brothers out there, to the men out there about why they should also enjoy their life too as well.
All right, in 30 seconds or less, ladies, we work hard for the money, and sometimes we work hard for free, and we deserve to pamper ourselves and be your best. Love yourself. You know, there's the black girl magic phrase out there. You don't want your magic wand to be splintered. You want to be able to actually, and I'm not into magic, but the whole idea is just be a better you. Because your energy flows. And if you have dead energy, you're going to attract more dead stuff.
Right. Exactly.
Keep yourself vibrant and beautiful on the inside, and the outside will show automatically.
Absolutely.
And these guys appreciate it too.
Got that right, Kenny, because we don't want to send you guys by yourself because you got bad attitude. We like to go with you, but if you got a bad attitude, I'll just send you by yourself.
You be throwing the pack bag out the door and shutting the door and locking me out.
Exactly.
And you know, Kevin, for the brothers out there, the important thing is you got to remember, you work hard for your money, you work hard to support her and give her the things she wants and desires. And I haven't found a trip yet that she's not willing to take, you know. So and you get rewarded for the trips. You get rewarded, all kinds of great rewards.
Now my dream trip is Bora Bora, and because
I know
we're in the company we're in, we can go there for a week for a one-time fee of $99. People can go to find out how to do that. But you have to be in Surge 365. No sales requirements, nothing. And there's over 3,000 resorts around the world we can go to, many in the United States. But I want to get out of the U.S. I want to get out of here. I want to go to Bora Bora, and we can go there. I mean, in about another 3 months, 2021, you may see us in a tiki hut in the South Pacific.
I just want to go relax and chill.
Just
relax and chill.
Thank you, Surge 365. Thank the Lord. Thank you.
And you know, I'm sure a lot of people now, after being sort of pinned up, when you look outside and you can see blue skies, you're excited about that. You just can't wait to get out. But just think what it's like to go to all these different locations around the world. You got sunshine, blue skies, blue waters, you know.
That's
just
powerful.
Being able to enjoy life. I love what God put together in this world.
But
that's what I'm talking about.
It's important that you vote because, again, the travel department is connected to the U.S. White House, the presidency, the Congress. The way you vote has nothing to do with how you like someone or how you don't like someone. The way you vote has to do with what type of position do you want the United States to be seen as by other countries, because right now we are viewed just like the dictatorship and the chaos in Brazil, in Russia. We're lumped with those other two. Russia, the United States, and Brazil. They don't want anybody from those countries going to where they are, talking about Europe, Africa, Asia. They don't want us there. And it's because who represents you in the governorship, in the Congress, in the White House has a lot to do with where you go on vacation.
That's right.
And people need to think about that.
That's a good point, see, because you're absolutely right. It's not political. It's just strictly, if you're not managing your country, I ain't gonna let you come in here and unmanage mine. That's for sure. That's what it comes down to.
It's not about politics. It's about what's best for you.
And that's why I say to everybody,
vote.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, guys. Vote so you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, but also to make sure other countries respect and understand what we're doing so we can enjoy this planet together. Matter of fact, I don't know why, Kenny and C, people think there must be another planet somewhere. There's only one planet, guys. We better work together and help take care of it together.
Yes.
That's what we're not doing. And those who don't want to do it, we can put them onto another part of the world or something. But the point is that we got to all work together, guys. We got to do it. Hey, guys, this has been great. This is the MLT Shine Network with the Reeds. We've been talking about vacations are necessary. You're necessary to take a vacation too, as well. So Kenny and C, thank you so much for your time today. We can't wait to have you back on some updates. We're going to do this periodically. And as some new changes or if anything comes up that you think we need to know about, let's plan to do another Facebook Live, Zoom as well on the network to let people know the strategy. But give that website out again, please, if you don't mind.
It's better than
donuts.com.
I love it. Now we're back in the United States, guys. We just came off vacation, took our shades off, and we're back. All right. Well, guys, Kenny and C, thank you so much. You guys are amazing, man. What a great couple. You guys look good today. Let's have a wonderful day. I want you guys to, first of all, tell somebody you love them today. Please tell somebody you love them, family members first, and everybody else that you like to do that. But matter of fact, we've been telling people too, Kenny and C, even if you don't like them, tell them you love them or something. Do something different for them. You know,
We're
you never
breathing
know what
the
happens.
same air.
Yeah, exactly. And
With a mask on.
And then book some travel. And then book some travel with them, right?
Book some travel. That's right.
believe me.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
hey guys, betterthandonuts.com, betterthandonuts.com. We're getting ready to get out of here. Any final words, Kenny and C, before we let you guys go?
Well, Kevin, we want to thank you for having us on today.
We wish we were
man.
there with you. We have such a good time hanging out together when we all three get together.
Awesome.
We have a ball. We have a ball.
Yeah, we do. We really do. And I know you guys, we're going to get back to where we're traveling around the globe. Matter of fact, if it wasn't for the COVID, I would come up and see you, really. If it wasn't for that,
we beat you there first. We'll meet you in Chattanooga.
Yeah, exactly. Or something. So we want you to be safe. Hey, also, don't forget the elderly, right? Don't forget our elderly. Don't forget our children, our teenagers that don't have no sense right now to think about these things, but protect them as much as possible. Okay, please do that. Hey, I want to leave you with this. Always out love, out forgive, and out serve each other. Remember, Jesus is Lord. We do know that for sure.
Man.
And we respect God. We respect Holy Spirit. We respect Jesus. And if you don't like that, that's too bad. Call me on that one. I'll give you my number: 404-401-0233, 404-401-0233. There's only one God, one faith, one baptism, and that's Ephesians that talks about that. And we believe God, folks. And I want you to believe God too as well, but that's your choice. But we love you anyway. We're going to pray for you and keep it moving. See, take care. We love you guys. Bless you.
Peace.
God bless.
And Kenny and C, we got that technology, man. You guys are geniuses. It worked out great today. And thank God the devil is a liar. The devil's a liar.
We prayed. I was praying.
Right. Yeah. Amen. Amen. So we'll see you guys later. Take care, guys. Have a great day, everybody. Kenny and C, we'll talk to you in a little while. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
All right, bye-bye. See you guys. Thank you.